Look at us snuggling on the couch.
This is that funny time when you just don't know who's out there.
We hope somebody shows up and waves hello.
No. We do. Hello, everyone. What time is it? 8:30? It's 8:30.
It's 8:30. And we have 33 degrees.
Linda
here.
is here. Hey, Linda
Hey,
Thacker.
Linda.
How are you, friend? We're glad that you're... Oh, and there's lots of hearts and likes.
There we go.
Thank you, guys. Hello. Hey, Betty. How are you? You checking the temp?
Yeah, I wanted to see what it's going to get down to, and we're almost to the bottom. It may get a degree or two cooler tonight, but it's chilly. I've been cold all day.
Have you been cold all day?
I have been cold all day.
Do you need to get a blanket? Because you can. We just got home.
Snuggling up next to you. That's good.
Oh,
That's
okay. All right. Hey, everybody. Hi, Cindy and Allie from Texas. Hey, Margaret. Hey, Connie. Thank you guys for being here. Did everybody have a good week? Hey, Grandma's Southern Kitchen Table. How are you?
Is that Kathy from Mississippi?
Nope, it's a different person.
Oh, okay.
Hey, Brenda Ray from Kentucky. Hey, Barbara Smith. How are you? Pocahontas, Arkansas. How is everybody? Our friends in the Deep South got a lot of snow.
They did. South of us. We didn't get any of that second turn,
And our kids in Virginia got snow. They actually only went to school one day this week.
but wow.
We decided to put our mics on tonight. Can you guys hear us? Let me move my hair. Maybe that'll help. Is that good? Can you guys hear us pretty good? So funny today, you know, Daryl was working on the little dresser. And
I worked so hard on that. That's a joke.
And then you just kind of sat there, though, and you said you figured it out.
It was all in my head. I figured it out in my head and put down the instructions, said, my job is done.
You're going to get back to that?
I will. I'll get it done.
We got to get it in about a week.
Yeah.
You got about a week, I think, in that.
Hey, Lauren from Dothan, Alabama.
So what I was going to say about that is, so Daryl was working on that, and then he made a dump cake, a cherry cola dump cake. We record most of our videos, you guys, ahead of time because both of us work full-time jobs. And so we have to do those mostly on the weekends. So when you see a video Monday, Wednesday, Friday, because we put a new one up every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, we have done that on the weekend. So Daryl did the cherry cola dump cake today, which was amazing.
It really is.
It's really good. And then when I went to edit it, we realized that there was no sound for most of it except at the end.
And I know you guys wouldn't enjoy that very much at all.
So that's why we're like, anyway, you just never know. There's always something that happens. And so Daryl has to make the cherry cola dump cake again.
Yeah.
And that's okay because it was really, really pretty yummy. All right, Jason said, I can hear you good. Okay, you guys can hear us. Awesome. Okay. All right, Sally said it's chilly in Cape Cod. I've never been to Cape Cod.
I'm trying to place where is that in New York? Is that where Cape Cod is? I think it is.
You got to help us. Where's
New York
Cape Cod?
State, north.
Hey, Dorothy Jones. All right, so we wanted to just kind of give you guys an update also on my thyroid situation. I did get a call Friday. Yes, I was on my way to a school and the doctor called me and we had a conversation. And the conversation and what she told me was the results from the biopsy came back inconclusive. And so what that means is that They're just, well, actually what ended up happening is we have a really good friend of ours who's a radiologist. So I reached out to Tracy and I sent him the pathology report, and he looked at it and he said,
Massachusetts. Okay.
oh, okay.
Cape Cod's in
Just let you know.
Massachusetts. Yeah.
Okay. Everybody's letting you know that. Okay. So anyway, so he said that there was just, when he read the report, there was too much, there was too much blood in the samples, and so they couldn't get enough cells to actually be able to tell what was really going on. He felt like, though, that it was for sure not cancer, which was very comforting. And he's been a radiologist for, gosh, 15, 20 years, something like that. He does a lot of surgeries, all a thing. He was so sweet. He called me from Disneyland. He had taken his whole family to Disneyland, which are his grown children and grands, and called yesterday to talk about it with me. So his recommendation was to just follow through with the surgeon. So my doctor yesterday said, I want you to see a surgeon at UAB. And I'm thrilled to do that. UAB is a wonderful hospital. And so I'm going to wait for them to call me, and I'll meet with the surgeon, and we're going to have this probably removed because it's affecting my trachea. So that is what's going on. So that was kind of good to kind of,
to get an answer there and to have an understanding. So
yeah, kind of to move on to the next step.
yeah.
I'm ready to move on to the next step. So that is what's going on, you guys. Tangela, do you remember Tangela?
I do.
Tangela, you are so sweet. Let's see, we met Tangela, there you are, from South Carolina. How's your hubby, Tangela? Okay, let me see. So with the well, it's a cherry cola dump cake is what it is. And so, I mean, you could probably put anything in there. Strawberry, blueberry, dump cakes are interesting.
Very flexible.
But it's a cherry cola dump cake, and it's really, really good. So Sally said, you must be relieved. I am relieved. I am. The whole part where it was just inconclusive, I was really hoping that I would just hear benign. And so I was a little bit unsettled about that and a little bit worried. But then when Tracy said, send me the pathology report and I'll look at it, and then he explained it, it was just good to know. He felt pretty confident that everything was okay. So anyway, and I know so many of you guys have sent me messages and you've talked about, like you guys have had, I mean, I think thyroid things are very, very common. So anyway, you guys are the sweetest. So if I do surgery, I'll have to let you guys, well, I will be doing surgery, so we'll keep you guys up to speed with that. Lynn Mackey said UAB is amazing. Yes, it is.
It is.
We actually had our youngest daughter at UAB. Little Madison was born there.
And I actually used to work there. I worked there for about 6 months.
That's right. What did you do?
I was on a contract. I was in the contract was helping switch them over from an analog type phone system to a VoIP type phone system. So it was I was almost in all the buildings, and I didn't realize how big UAB was, but there was all over that place. So
UAB, for those of you guys who aren't around here, it's the University of Alabama at Birmingham. And when you are downtown Birmingham, I mean, like, the campus is right there. And like what you were saying is you didn't realize how big it is.
How many buildings, my goodness.
Yeah, it's just and it's a research hospital. And so it's just a lot of really good things go on down at UAB. So my doctor mentioned, she was like, I mean, there's a surgeon at Grandview and UAB, but she was like, I really want you to go to UAB. And I said, well, that is what I'm doing. That's what I'm doing. So, Peggy said, I'm so glad you have some information to deal with. Sure hope you follow up with a surgeon. Oh, 100%. I am going to follow up with that surgeon for sure. Jana said, I had the same inconclusive diagnostic and ended up having partial thyroidectomy. Surgery went sometimes I can see it and sometimes I can't. I'm going to assume that you said very well. I'm sorry, I couldn't get it to show me the rest of it. So thank you for sharing that.
Do you want to share with them your concern that you were sharing with me tonight about that?
Oh, what my mom said?
I can't remember.
About my voice?
Yeah, about your voice. I can't remember where you heard it.
I know. My mom said that it might have, that she had heard from, anyway, I think she had somebody who had the surgery and it affected their voice box or their voice. So I was like, ooh, don't want that to happen, but I'm not going to worry about it. God's got it, right? It's going to be okay.
Especially with all you guys keeping her in your prayers.
I know.
It is so appreciated.
Y'all are so sweet.
Absolutely.
So look, someone like Jan just said that she had the surgery and the nodule was removed and Medina was healing. You're so sweet. Julie said, any idea when for the surgery? No, hopefully I get in to see the surgeon sooner than later. My doctor called me Friday morning on the way to the school and I taught and I didn't hear from the surgeon. So I'm assuming maybe Monday or Tuesday I'll get a call, and if not, I'm going to reach out to them. So Janice said her voice did not change. Hooray!
Wonderful.
This is good news. And I figured that probably not, because a lot of people have the surgery. So, yeah. And as Daryl and I say, I've had kidney stone and kidney stone surgery, and in a big way, kidney stone surgery.
Not just your normal kidney stone surgery. Hers were, my goodness.
And a couple of babies naturally and a cesarean, so I feel pretty good about.
I almost said a joke, but I'm not going to.
Oh, you're not? Okay. Terrell said, I have thyroid issues myself, so you're not alone. I know a lot of people do. A lot of people do. Evelyn said, love and prayers from Parkton, North Carolina. Thank you. And Carol, look how sweet you guys are. Patsy said, you are in my prayers. God's got this. Yes. Sandy said she had both thyroid surgery last year, both removed because of cancer. Recovery went well. Oh, good. I'm so glad. That's really good to hear. So good. Anyway, is there anything else that you wanted to share or talk about? Anything? Daryl did want me to show you guys these pillows. They are pretty cute. You want to talk about them for a minute? You guys, we don't have a link to these. Angela Deaver's like, Annie, I don't know that you should show stuff if you don't have a link because people love them.
Did you get it from Walmart?
No. Okay, these are they're just pillow covers from Hobby Lobby.
Oh, okay. So there's the zipper, right? So you unzip it and you pull out the other pillow.
Yeah, I stuck another
cover.
Pillow in there, so it's a cover. Do you want to hold it real still so they can see it for a minute? Isn't that sweet, you guys? Really
super cute.
Sweet. Yeah, Daryl was like, are you going to show them your pillows? Anyway, they're sweet. We do need to do a Valentine tour of the house. You know what? We'll do that. We'll put it together maybe on Tuesday. We'll do a little, this is how we've decorated. So Janet said, I had surgery last week on my leg. God guided the doctor's hands and all went well. Oh, good. Happy to hear that. That's great, you guys. That is awesome.
So we went to the boat show tonight down in downtown Birmingham. Saw some beautiful boats that, my goodness, the price tags. They are very proud of them.
No idea.
I mean, you're buying a house.
Yes.
I mean,
yes.
$300,000 for some of these boats.
Yeah. So, Daryl and I, we put together a little vision board, which we need to talk to you guys about that too sometime. But Daryl, what kind of boat would you like? What is the boat?
I would love about a 22 to 25 foot center console boat so that I can use it. We have some really big lakes here in the metro area: Smith Lake, Logan Martin, Lay Lake, Mitchell. Those lakes are really, really big, and but mainly I would like that to take it down to the Panhandle, Intercoastal Waterway, and then even out into the Gulf and do some deep sea fishing. I say deep sea fishing. Yeah, you go out about a mile, maybe 2 miles. I'm not a 10 or 15 mile kind of guy,
yeah.
but you know, troll for mackerel, king or Spanish, and that type of thing. Or on the Intercoastal Waterway, I would fish for speckled trout and red drum. So
Right. So we saw one of these boats, and I told Daryl, I said, get up there and I'm going to take your picture with it. Then you can put it on your vision board. And he gets up there and he takes a picture of it.
it's pretty.
And it was beautiful and it was
Oh,
wonderful.
my.
And then we just kind of started walking around again. And then we went and saw our sweet friends Coosa Cotton, who we just love. Those
Yeah.
boys, they're
Those guys are
just
good.
awesome.
They have good hearts too. My goodness.
Yes, they're so incredible. So anyway, we saw them, and then we made another lap around just to kind of look again. And Daryl, we couldn't see a price tag on that
Yeah,
boat.
we didn't actually spend the time looking.
The
second
first time.
time, yeah,
The
second
second time
time
we
we
did.
did.
How much was that boat?
It was right at 300.
300,000, you guys.
Center console. It was 26 foot, and it was, but it was
I'm
pretty.
sure it was
Oh, my.
amazing.
It had two 300 horsepower?
Anyway,
Either 250 or 300 horsepower engines on the back. So
but then we saw a couple more because they're all lined up. We saw a couple of more.
yeah,
And then they got down to
25.
130 or 125, 130,000. Oh, I have no idea.
Yeah.
No idea.
I said, well, we need to start looking
So-
at Facebook Marketplace to see if we can find one there.
Facebook Marketplace. And, but your little kayak is looking pretty good.
Well, it is. Well, yeah, it's
Or you just pay to go on an excursion or something, with
Yeah.
the son-in-laws or something. I don't know. But
That's what we did up in Smith as we went on a center console. I think it was a 25 footer. So there was 4 of us fishing off of that. Really had a great day.
that was really fun, wasn't it?
Yeah.
That was a good day. You guys brought home the biggest fish too.
Yeah.
I felt like you brought home every single one that you caught.
I think we threw a few back, but yeah, I caught a 26-pound stripe.
A
and
big
it was,
one.
It was,
Yeah.
yeah, it's a pretty big one. So
Anyway, so that was really, we love to go like to the RV show. We love to go to the Birmingham Boat Show. We love to go to like the home shows and stuff, like just to wander around and kind of see
enjoy it. And
what
and
people
this
are
is-
doing.
You made a comment that it was not as
was so-
frantic. It was very calm.
It was so calm.
Everybody was just enjoying being, walking around, looking at the boats. It was a kind of a peaceful little thing. I did want to mention Coosa Cotton and encourage everyone
Yeah.
to go out and just look at their site. They don't have anything right now that is new, but they hinted around tonight that there will be some new apparel coming out here pretty soon.
Yeah, spring will be coming, but they are just 2 of the hardest working young fathers I think I've ever seen.
Yeah.
And they're just really good guys. So anyway, you guys know we love them. We don't get paid to talk about them. We just love them so much, and they throw Daryl a couple of shirts here and there, and
Throw me a shirt and make me happy.
yeah, they're just awesome. I was going to say something about, I don't remember what I was going to say. It's gone.
Somebody, let me see if I can. Judy.
Hey Dee, my husband always says the cost is the engine size.
Oh, okay.
That's why we ended up with a bass boat.
Oh, okay. All right. Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
even with bass boats, I mean, just one engine. There are some bass boats out there that really have some big, they get you to your fishing spot quick. So,
Oh,
did I miss something?
no.
Okay.
I'll bet those boats don't get good gas mileage. Karen said it doesn't cost any money to dream. No, it does not.
That is right.
Nancy said, I think I'd go with someone else who had the boat already. Like, so go with somebody.
Yeah.
Our friend Scott Renault, who is Scott, if you're on here, or Diane, if you're on here, he had a fun little boat or whatever,
Yeah.
and that was always fun to go out with him. That's for sure.
Absolutely enjoyed
Peggy
his best
said,
boat.
good evening from Birmingham. Hey, Peggy.
Hey, Peggy.
I know what I was going to say. So next month, February 21st, me and Mama Sue just posted about this, I think last
that's right.
week.
Yeah.
But we are going to be part of the Birmingham Home Show. So Mama Sue and I and Daryl, and I think we're going to be able to get Harold up on the stage.
All right.
February 21st, which is a Friday at 1:30, we will be on the cooking stage. So for those of you who are in the Birmingham area, or for those of you who want to come and meet us, we are going to be there Friday, February 21st at 1:30. Daryl and I, Mama Sue and Harold, and I'm not 100% sure, but the y'all boys might show up too. So that would be so fun.
Oh, yeah.
We would love to meet you guys. It was so fun when we met everybody at the Hoover when we did that one. Remember that?
It was a lot of fun.
That was so fun. And then of course, when everybody came for the tour, that was so fun to meet everybody. So anyway, we will be posting about that here in the next couple weeks too. So that's really fun. And the Birmingham Christian Family just wrote an article about Daryl and I, and it will be going digital in February, so we'll share that with you guys too. So lots of really good stuff, and really all because of you sweet people, because you follow us and because you love us and because we just have created this wonderful community here. We've just had a lot of really great opportunities that we would have never seen coming our way. So thank you. We love you guys. Tammy said, I wonder who found the baby Jesus figures. I know, right? That was so fun. One of my teacher friends, her mother, if you go back to that post, her mother saw that video that morning, was going through a difficult time with her husband. She's having to make decisions about her husband. She went down to the fountain in town and found Jesus.
Oh, nice.
And she took a picture with it, and she said that she just needed a little Jesus. Isn't that the sweetest?
That is. That's very kind.
So sweet. So anyway, that was really fun to put those plants. It was freezing cold though that day. Golly.
Yeah, somebody asked. Oh, there it is.
Oh, what it says.
Who made this? Can you
Yeah.
see that? This is a Coosa cotton shirt.
Yeah, this is Coosa cotton.
They have two. What do you call this? It's
Camo?
patent camo.
Yeah.
Two camo versions.
Yeah,
And,
this is the river one, right?
This is the river, and then there's a forest, which is darker, and they're both patented. They own the patents on these shirts.
Yes.
This
Which is really cool that they created
design,
that.
yeah.
Yes. One of my family members is, what did you say, Jean? One of my family members is AOY for
Angler of the Year.
Oh, Alabama Bass Trail North Division.
Wow, awesome.
Oh my gosh, Daryl would love to meet them.
Yes, absolutely. That's cool.
Right? That's really awesome. Wow. Michelle said, that's so sweet. I know. Isn't that so sweet? So Tammy, I see that you're just joining us. Yes. News on my neck is that the biopsy was inconclusive. And so my doctor is referring me to a surgeon at UAB, and I'm hoping to be able to just meet up with the surgeon really soon and then have this big old thing removed. Amy said, someone put a baby Jesus on my car door handle today at a local restaurant. It was so sweet.
How kind.
Right? I know. So we did put a link. You can get 30 of them, 30 of those little baby Jesuses for less than $8. And we put the link on that video. So if you guys want to, you can just click on it. It's Amazon, gets to you really fast.
It was asked if these shirts are actually made in the U.S., and they are. They are, and they're actually, do you say they're screen printed, or they do some work actually in Tuscaloosa on these?
I think on the t-shirts.
On the t-shirts.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yes. So a lot of work, out of Tuscaloosa, which was, it was kind of neat to get Graham talking about how they've created their company. Misty said, hey, you guys from Tyler, Texas.
All right.
Hey there. Trish Carter said, we are Disney fans and follow an annual pass holder site. Someone posted that they found a little Jesus figure today in Dino Land, and I thought of you. Oh, I love it. I think it's a really fun movement. So seriously, if you guys, that would be so fun for those of you who want to. If you guys, and a lot of you guys actually sent me some pictures of the little Jesuses that you guys have gotten. So, and you've told me about how their churches have been doing some neat things with them. Yeah, tell us all the things. Sarah Clark said, love your shirt, Miss Annie.
Now, this is a Walmart shirt, right?
This is a Walmart shirt, you guys. So Walmart came out with some really cute sweatshirts. And we did put the link up. I think it was maybe a week or two ago we shared the link. And I want to say a lot of these have been sold out.
Oh.
Esther said, did you finish the dresser?
Esther, what I did is I finished it in my mind. I sat there with the directions and I looked at all those parts and I could see it coming together, and I felt pretty satisfied with the work I did today, and I put the directions down and I left.
You know what? I was reading some of you guys' comments about it, and they were like, we should work together on that, was one suggestion, you know.
Would you like to see us video that?
And then another suggestion was where we could video just me trying to put it together.
Ooh, yeah.
Y'all, I would get into that about 2 minutes, and I would be done.
Did we tell them about the bed when we first put the bed together? I don't know if we did.
I don't know if we told you guys.
It cracks me up. So we have instructions, and instructions are given. I'm not your typical, hey, I can do it without instructions kind of guy. I need instructions, especially if there's, I don't know, 15, 20 pieces.
So you're talking, it's just to be clear, we're talking about our
king size bed
in our room.
Yeah.
In 2020, we bought it.
Right.
Okay, so.
So, you know, we bring in the box, okay? It comes in, and we unbox it, and there's pieces and parts everywhere.
There's a lot.
Laying it all out. I have the instructions, and there's this one section, which is the foot. There are some drawers there, or cabinets, or
like sliding drawers,
like barn door type things, but it's for at the foot of the bed. And it wasn't coming together correctly. Something was not put, we did something wrong. And Annie gets frustrated. Get your saw out, you can just cut it. No, if I cut, then it's ruined, it won't work. Well, it's not, we just got to figure it out. So that means we actually have to take this part off. So let's switch it around, and anyway, fixed it, and it came together correctly.
Oh my gosh.
Because you were ready. If you had a saw, you'd have cut it.
Listen, I couldn't remember if it was cut it with a saw or if it was like duct tape.
Oh no, it was.
Or what it was. Cut it with a saw.
Cut it. Just cut
Sounds like a great solution to me. Yeah. Remember how I posted something about like just tangled things, like when you did the lights at the wedding,
right?
Like, you're so patient with that. He's so patient, and like that whole thing, like we had spent a while putting that thing together.
Yeah.
And I was like, wait a minute, we're going to take this thing apart. Why don't we just cut it? Now that you're saying that, I remember that.
Mm,
So I'm not the one to put the dresser together. I'm not
No.
the one.
we'll have multiple pieces everywhere. I did see it, really. I could finally, it took me a little while to look at the instructions and look at the parts, and okay, I can see this coming together. And it's probably tomorrow afternoon I can do it. I'm not promising, but I think I can get it done in about an hour, maybe two at the
Really?
most.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
I think so.
All right. So one of our friends has bought these to put in their closets, and so that's why. And they were telling us about it, so that's why we went ahead and did it. But when it came in that box with all the pieces, I was thinking, oh my gosh, we should have just bought a thing. And I know a lot of you guys were like, you should have just bought a thing.
Just go buy a piece of furniture.
Anyway, somebody said, Peggy said, I love the story on the bed, made me laugh. I would have said the same thing most likely. I know, y'all. I am.
1-800-CALL Clint. Yeah. That's true.
It's true. It is so true. Clint to the rescue. Patty said, I'm cracking up. I know. Let me just tell you. Cindy said, I want one of those consoles with a fireplace, but you have to put them together. Since my hubby is gone, can you imagine trying to put it together myself? No, I cannot. You need to hire Clint or Daryl. You would put a little thing together for you.
Yeah.
You would.
I may have to sit there and look at the instructions and concentrate on the parts. But you give me a few minutes of doing that, then I think I can do it.
Yeah. You know what? Actually, tonight, Daryl and I were talking about, like, kind of just really like what Daryl's gifts and what he's good at. And you can figure stuff out. You always have. He always fixed our cars, fixed all of the washer, dryer issues, all the things that have ever happened. You're really good at figuring stuff out. Like, it might take you a minute, but you're going to get it. Mm-hmm. Me, I'm ready to get the saw. Throw it out. Oh, I don't have it, but that's usually how it goes. It's like one person, where one person's weaknesses are, somebody else has lots of strengths. So, Penny said, if it makes you feel any better, I would say the same thing. I know. Somebody said, get your hammer. Yes. Charlene said, you crack me up. Well, right? Sometimes. What does your shirt say? It says love.
Love.
L-O-V-E. So it says L-O-V-E. Isn't that cute? And these sweatshirts at Walmart are like so soft, and they're like $12, 11 something. Hey, Deanna. Brenda said, hello, Miss Annie and Daryl from Tarboro, North Carolina.
I don't know if I've heard of
Hello from Texas, Nancy. Hello.
that.
Nola said, get going on the workshop. Yes. Listen, Nola, it is a process.
This city government,
But right now
county
we're just
government stuff.
Yeah, and we're just gathering. Now we are gathering some roofing quotes because we thought we had that taken care of, and now we got to get a few things. So, just a process. Let's see. Bonnie said you sent some stars. That's so sweet. I don't even know anything about stars. Alice said I would absolutely put that thing together. I've always been the one to do those kinds of things.
Awesome.
See, that's good.
How far away are you?
That's true. Listen, we need people who are willing to put things together. That is for sure. Some people are so good at that. Paige said, you look so cute. Thank you. Are you talking about me? You're talking about Dee.
Yeah. I mean,
Dee
which
looks
one of us?
pretty cute too. Once you put it together, you can't take it apart. Yeah. What are you cooking next, Big D?
Gonna be doing that dump cake.
Yes, he has to redo the cherry cola dump
If you're on
cake.
here at the very beginning, we had a technical malfunction today, so I've got to redo that. We'll figure something else out though.
Yeah, we are. So there will be, I think, coming up, Angela Deaver, she helps run our social media, and her sweet father-in-law, Nelson, passed away in his services on Monday. Normally we post videos on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Of course, we told Angela, please don't worry about anything. A lot of the things that have been posted like this week, I've taken care of a lot of them. Angela has done more than what we have wanted her to do, but she's just precious. But anyway, his service is Monday. So I'm saying all that to say, we do have a, I'm trying to think, there's a Mexican dish coming up that's so good. Also, there is a cowboy tater tot casserole,
really
which
good.
is so good. So that will be coming up along with a cherry cola dump cake.
Yeah.
So it's good stuff around here. You guys just need to come and hang out with us. You guys need to come on a cooking day, because there is a lot of food around here and a lot of stuff to clean up. We make a big old mess.
Yeah.
We actually walked in from the boat show, and I was so proud. I'd forgotten that I had cleaned up this big disaster of a mess in there, and I was like, oh my gosh, look at me. The dishes are done. I was really proud of myself for that.
Good, clean kitchen.
Yeah.
Ready for tomorrow.
Do you guys eat all the desserts you make? No, we do not. We share with our neighbors all the time.
Yeah.
In fact, we had to reach out to our neighbors to say, can you bring the dishes back? Because we're doing videos today.
We promise them we can return them full of food.
Yeah,
So.
we're going to fill them up and send them back. We just go back and forth
back and
forth. We do that a lot.
Yeah.
So Stacy said, I made your chicken spaghetti tonight. It's amazing, right? It's so good. Ramona said, have you had the cauliflower tots? No.
No, that sounds
Have
good.
not.
Interesting.
Dee, how are you doing with your A1C blood work?
Hey, I am excited.
He's knocking it out of the park, you guys.
Yes, I finally went back. They did the blood, and it came back at a 6.
So down 2, you guys.
So
Down.
it's a little over 2. It was a little over 8, and now it's down to 6. 6 even. You know that below 5.7 is normal, and I've been using a product that's helped me get to this point. I'm going to share a lot more about this, but I was talking to an individual with this product, and she's like, "Yeah, you can get into the 5s easy. You'll be good." So I'm excited. I really am to be able to get to that point.
And down 20 pounds.
Down
and
20.
Going to the gym or walking outside.
Feels warmer, I sure would walk outside, but I don't like walking in the cold like you. You're amazing when it comes. But you have that heated.
I have my heated vest, which is awesome. I do. I have my heated vest, but listen, this week it has been frigid. My hands have been really cold.
Yeah.
I'd just rather walk outside and I've got my little backpack on than just walk on the treadmill. But you know, if it's raining or whatever, I like to go to the gym and do that. But anyway, yeah. But Daryl's doing great, and we are going to share kind of his process in the next week or so. We just didn't know if it was really going to work or if it was really what any of the things, and we were like, we're going to try it out and we're going to see, and then we'll just share what we're doing. So we'll let you guys know. But anyway, we're gonna. When we kind of share the information, we just want to make sure that we've got all of it lined up, and so that you guys have access to all the things you need to. But anyway, you look great. You feel good.
I do feel good. It's good.
And he wears a glucose monitor, and he can look at what his glucose is, his sugar is 24/7, and that's been a game changer too, right?
It has been good to see that.
Yeah. So you asked about dessert. No, we do not eat all the desserts, especially not that Cinnabon one. That was amazing.
Gosh,
it was tasted so good. It tasted so good.
Yeah,
But
my goodness.
yeah, we had to give that to the younger generation for sure. Oh, Krista said you can get heated gloves too.
Oh.
You can? I know you can get the hand warmers.
Yeah, you can get the things to put in there.
Heated gloves. Did not know that. Did not know that. Everyone's saying congratulations, Dee.
I know, it's been a lot of sweet remarks.
You have worked so consistently. You've been just consistent.
Yeah.
Just been really consistent.
Yeah.
Okay. You guys are the sweetest. We would just stay here with you guys forever. Okay, Teresa said Dee needs a heated vest too. Were you just talking about that today? Were you telling me you did? You needed one or no?
I think that was, I may have said something, you know, being cold. I don't know.
You know what? We were talking about the backpack.
Oh, that's what it was. Yeah.
We were talking about Daryl needs one of those
Yeah.
little weighted vest. No, not the weighted vest. The weighted backpack. And you could wear a vest too.
Yeah.
Glad you were feeling well, Deborah. Yes. Good job, Dee, from Joyce. Mary Ann said, I love my continuous glucose monitor.
Oh, so you got one too. Mm-hmm. Now, the one that we have is an over-the-counter. You don't need a prescription to get it, which normal products you need a prescription, but this one, it's a Dexcom, D-E-X-C-O-M, Stello.
It's a Stello. You don't buy it at like Walmart. You do have to go to stello.com. And there you can order one of them, and it's pretty neat. But again, what we want to do is we're just gonna do a live that's just totally just about what Daryl has done, just so that we can post information about it so you guys are aware. Like we just want to have it more organized and together so you guys will know, because we didn't want to share anything about it until we knew that it worked for Daryl. And so since the end of October, he's been just doing great, taking good care of himself, and it's really, really made a difference. And we just found out last week what his A1C was, and so, yeah. Cheryl said, I can do hard things, pays off, Dee.
Yes, it does,
It
Cheryl.
really does.
Yeah.
Deborah said, that is great news, Dee.
Thank you.
So proud of him. I'm so glad Dee is doing so good. See, this is why we love you guys so much. Look at everybody. Vicky said, great job, Dee. Please let us know about the products you used. We will.
Absolutely.
We promise that we are going to do that, because like we said, we are very careful about what we share on here, and we don't want you guys to feel like we're always like selling or promoting things. You know, we do love to support small businesses, which is why we have shared about Cottage Supply and Alpha and Alpha Wash and Coosa Cotton. Sherwin-Williams was so generous with us when we were doing our house. So, you know, companies who have been so gracious to us, we want to share them with you guys, but we don't want to fill up our whole page with any of that stuff. But we did find something for Daryl that really helps him, and so we are going to get that all together and share that with you guys, so you guys will have one post that you can watch and look at and know what we're doing.
Yeah.
So, Suzanne said, kicking butt and taking names, Dee.
There you go, Suzanne. Thank you.
Yes. Kyla said, my husband wears the Libra 3, and we think that helps us a lot to watch his sugar. Yes. Yeah. We never could figure out the whole pricking of the finger and everything. And really, since Daryl's stroke, I mean, it was there when you had the stroke that they were like, oh, and he needs insulin. And they were giving him shots of insulin. It was the craziest time. And I just think...
Wow, I must have been out of it, because I don't remember that.
You don't? Yeah, no. You were out of it.
So I was in neuro ICU for 6 days. And probably the first three and a half of those days, I don't remember.
Yeah.
So,
he acted like he did, but he didn't remember
I could talk
anything.
to you, but I don't remember any of it. So.
Kathy said, I can see your progress. Sarah said, I'm a type 1 diabetes. I use a Dexcom that is prescription.
Oh, okay.
I love being able to access my info. Yes, 100%. Yes,
Yes.
Dee has been on medication. Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah, I've been on metformin from day one. Because it wouldn't come down. My doctor added Jardiance, and been taking that, and then it started creeping up again a little bit higher, and then she wanted me to start taking a once a week shot, and that's when I'm like, okay, something's got to give. I got to change.
Yeah.
Something's not right, and that's when you told me about what you had seen, the life coach that you've watched, and so I'm like, let's try it.
Yeah,
Let's
so
try
really,
it.
and really what you're trying to do is actually not take metformin or Jardiance and just be able to just manage your sugars. And it's easy to see on his monitor that he's doing good. So we'll see.
Yeah.
And you mentioned it to your doctor, so we're kind of trying to get there.
Yeah.
So we'll see what happens. All right, you guys. Well, is there anything else you want to add or anything like that?
Gracious, we've been on here for a while.
Yeah, we have been. We always say we're just going to pop on for just a little bit, and we end up just talking to you guys. We love you. We do. So we have lots of people talking about what they're using, metformin and Actos, Teresa says, and Dexcoms. Kathy, we love you too. Love the both of you. Thank you so much. So we're going to just let you guys go, okay? We love you. I know a lot of you guys. We know that so many of you guys are just having some concerns in your life, whether you're recovering from surgeries or you're struggling with loss in your life. And I know you guys have hard things, and we love that you guys pray for one another, and you guys are so kind to each other in the comments. Like, you know, I know when you guys see when people post something, and you guys, there'll be a whole little list of everybody just like
Encouraging and loving and
encouraging
praying
and
for.
showing love, and we
That's
just
it.
we just
right
want to
there.
just keep putting love in this sweet little community that we have. So Michael McDaniel said, stay as long as you want. We love it. Good to spend time with you tonight. Have a great night. Love y'all.
Oh,
Thank you, Michael McDaniel.
Love you, buddy.
Oh, Deborah said, I just got on. Well, Deborah, you are so sweet. Go back and watch the replay, sweet friend. Kay Hill, there is news, and the news is that the biopsy was inconclusive, and so I'm going to meet with a surgeon. So go back and watch this live, because you'll find out all the things that you missed will be on the live. So we love you guys, and we will talk to you really, really soon. Thanks for following us. We love you. Have a wonderful night, and we're going to remind you to be
Stronger every day.
know that you can do hard things. Remember, everything is figureoutable. Have hope. And I do want to tell you guys, thank you guys so much for just all of the love and the support and prayers that you guys have had regarding this thyroid and wanting to know what the latest was. So we wanted to get on and just talk to you guys about that specifically tonight. So thanks for being here. Love you guys.
Love
Have a
you.
beautiful night.
Good night.
Bye.